that I'm supporting, who is Emanuel Pleitez. Have you heard
Yeah, okay, well, that's it's one of the reasons why I'm calling this morning. I wanted to share a little bit about Emanuel with you.
My name is Emanuel Pleitez, and I'm a candidate for mayor of Los Angeles. I want to make sure that we have more mass transit options, which could include more buses, could include more rideshare, more private vehicles that can enter the market so that we can provide more mobility options for all Angelenos. A long-term vision, a long-term plan that is thinking about all the options, as well as thinking about how to fund them, where we're not reliant just on federal money and state money and big taxes across the county, but also looking at private sector options. I want to be looking specifically in the most underserved, underdeveloped areas in the city of Los Angeles to make sure that our zoning laws reflect trying to create a better environment for the people in those areas. I mean, you go down certain areas in LA, especially where I grew up, whether it's South LA or East LA, and the amount of liquor stores available, the amount of motels available is ridiculous. And we need to be moving towards a city where the options, whether it's for mobility, for short-term housing, are areas where they're also centers for a community that provide other educational opportunities, other re-entry programs for anyone that has had trouble in their life to be able to enter society in a better way on their feet. And that's how I want to be looking at zoning, to create healthier, more environmentally sound communities all over Los Angeles.
We absolutely need to increase the investing in our walking infrastructure, but we can't look at it as walking infrastructure versus cycling infrastructure versus bus lane infrastructure. It needs to be a more robust, comprehensive infrastructure plan for the city of Los Angeles, and walking infrastructure should be a critical component because at the end of the day, we need to be looking at every element of transport.
The moment we have positive data from the Wilshire bus lane, we need to be looking at all the other major arteries. Instruct our Department of Transportation in Los Angeles to widen the amount of cycle tracks all over Los Angeles. I think that we shouldn't set just an arbitrary number of how many miles, but it should be as much as possible. We need to push for the amount of options that someone has in LA to be mobile, to move from one place to another, and bicycle lanes is just another avenue for that mobility to happen.
Además es entendible que la educación no nomás es para los muchachitos, ¿no? Es también para los adultos.
Hopefully when March 5th comes around, we'll be able to earn your vote.